Hanging around after last orders, still so far from home.
Hi Leo, welcome to your February 2025 horoscope. I am giving a free reading away, and to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment down below about what your hopes and dreams are for 2025. Make sure you do that by February 14th, because that is when I will pick one lucky winner. And the winner will be announced on an upcoming video, as well as posted over on the community tab of my channel. Good luck, Leo. Now let's get into the February 2025 horoscope. You'll be happy to know that February is easy breezy. We have Mars and Jupiter going direct, and we also have a beautiful conjunction in Pisces. And we actually start off the month with this beautiful conjunction in Pisces. On February 1st, we have Venus conjunct Neptune and the North Node in your 8th house. This is a beautiful new chapter for your intimate relationship, Leo. You might find that you're connecting with your partner, being able to be vulnerable in a compassionate, loving, unconditional type of way. And I think this is a beautiful conjunction for getting to understand and connect with your partner in a way that you never have before. And while Venus will be conjuncting Neptune and the North Node on the 1st, Neptune and the North Node themselves will conjunct a little bit later on February 6th to be exact. So I do think that you'll feel this wonderful energy for the duration of that week, from the 1st until the 6th. A couple of days later, on February 4th, we have Jupiter going direct, as well as Venus entering Aries. Let's talk about Jupiter first. Jupiter has been in your 11th house, it's been retrograde, and on the 4th, it will go direct. This means that you might have a lot more opportunities coming your way to fulfill your future goals, to make them happen. It might seem like things are just lining up. You're meeting the right people that can give you the right information to get you to accomplish your goals. You might also find a lot more opportunities in that social area of your life that you're able to indeed connect with people that not only make you feel good, are aligned with who you are, but also aligned with where you're going and can indeed help you with accomplishing your future goals. And on the same day, we have Venus entering Aries. This for you, Leo, is your 9th house. And with Venus entering there, you might find that you are a lot more focused on traveling. Maybe your mind is a lot more on making future plans, dreaming up future plans and enjoying that. Future plans of travel, that is. And you might find yourself enjoying and taking pleasure in educational programs, learning. And you might also find that you're bringing these elements of love, pleasure, enjoyment into your belief systems as well. Do take note of the themes that are coming up once Venus enters Aries. This is because Venus is going to go retrograde in Aries in March. And most likely, the themes that you have coming up now when Venus enters Aries will probably be the same themes coming up for reconsideration when Venus goes retrograde. Then on February 9th, we have a trine between Mars and Saturn between your 12th and 8th house. These are quite introspective, internal houses. So you might find that this is a type of trine where your inner work, the work that you do behind closed doors, where it looks to people like you're just not doing anything in the evenings, are actually having a really positive, supportive impact on you. And more specifically, you might find that the work you've been doing on your spirituality, on your spiritual routine, is somehow benefiting you in your partnership. perhaps the work you've been doing, getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with something greater, is helping you connect with your partner in an easier way. It's helping you be more vulnerable, be more open. It's this idea that if you know yourself better, you can therefore open yourself up to a partner. You can share more of who you are with your partner. On February 12th, we have a full moon in Leo in your first house. This could be a very important full moon for you, Leo, especially because this full moon is happening in your angular house. And also because we have this full moon squaring Uranus, which is again in an angular house for you, your 10th house. What you might find on this day is that there's sudden, unexpected shifts at your workplace, in your career, and be very mindful that you don't act suddenly or make any quick moves that you might later regret. Specifically, though, for this full moon, we do see some sort of manifestation, culmination of your leadership, of the way you show up in the world, being able to, in a way, be in your ego and represent yourself to the rest of the world. And you might find that these are especially repercussions or manifestations that you reap in your workspace because of that Uranus square in the 10th house. With all of that being said, I will post a more detailed full moon horoscope coming up closer to February 12th. So if you want to learn more about the full moon, Leo, then make sure you subscribe. On February 18th, the sun will enter Pisces, or your 8th house. You might find yourself a lot more interested in taboo topics, a lot more interested in the deep, dark parts of life. You might find it a lot more energizing if you're having these deep conversations with people. Of course, with people that you trust. I wouldn't recommend just approaching a random stranger to talk about these topics. But you might find yourself feeling a lot more satisfied and fulfilled if you are sitting down with somebody and talking about the meaning of life, or what happens when we die, or why is there so much suffering in the world, for example. Topics that we don't usually like to talk about. But with the sun entering your 8th house, Leo, it's going to give you a lot of energy and motivation. Then on February 24th, we have, I think, the transit we've all been waiting for, which is Mars going direct. For you, Mars is going direct in your 12th house. So you might find that you sort of like your inner emotional world feels a lot more calm. If there have been frustrations, if there have been feelings of not being able to express your anger, perhaps your boundaries being overstepped, this will definitely start to lighten up once Mars goes direct. And finally, we wrap up the month on February 28th with a new moon in Pisces. This is a jam-packed 8th house for you during this new moon, Leo. Of course, you have the sun and the moon there, but you also still have Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node. During this new moon, the new moon is also squaring Jupiter in your 11th house. I want you to be very careful not to get too idealistic, not to get too sidetracked, not to get too expansive with your future goals, with your ambitions during this new moon. Because of that square, you might find that it impacts your intimate relationship in a negative way. It might be this idea of wanting to buy a new house and feeling very excited and maybe pushing your partner to make that move before they're ready, and therefore that having a bit of a negative impact on your relationship. But overall, with this new moon in your 8th house, we are seeing a new start when it comes to your intimate partnership. Perhaps you're reaching a new level of vulnerability that you're able to share openly with your partner in a way that you haven't been able to share before. So overall, Leo, we definitely see a couple of very important houses for you for February, a couple of important themes. These are your intimate relationship, being able to be nakedly honest with your partner. We talked about your long-term goals as well. And of course, your spirituality. We talked about your 12th house too. I hope you're excited for the month, Leo. I hope you are able to use this wonderful energy in whatever way you see fit. Don't forget that I am giving away the free reading. You can enter by leaving a comment down below. And I hope to see you again soon.